So I'm gonna kind of do. Oh, this is not story time. This is just really just how I feel right now. Okay, this is about people with badass business practices and badass people working for them. So here's what happened. I found this really dope dentist on Instagram. And I love to keep my smile white. I could take a bleaching. I also want to get some of my veneers redid. So I was like, okay, well, he looks like, he's clients are it's night and day. So I'm like, okay, so I hit him up, and this was like back in March. For some reason, when I hit him up, I hit him up on Instagram, and then he sent me his just email, and then they'll send you information in order to have a consultation, and we can go from there. Okay, cool. So I end up hitting him up, and then this was back in March, mind you. I got a response, but for whatever reason, the response it didn't go to my spam, but it just didn't pop up like it should have. And mind you, I have about 6 different emails. So I go to all mailboxes to look. So I didn't see it until probably about 2 weeks ago, probably. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought I just never got a reply, but I see that you did reply. So the lady who answers his emails was like, okay, no problem. When would you like to come in? I said, as soon as possible, let me know, because I kind of want to get some work done before the end of the year. Now, I went to a plastic surgeon's office recently about something, and no, it's not about changing my fucking gender, because I know somebody gonna think that. It's not about that, it's about something else. Or anything about me being a woman. It's nothing related to that. So I was trying to kind of coincide things. I hit her and I was like, okay, well, let me know what works best for you. So she told me this past Monday that this would be the appointment. Okay, now mind you guys, I'm currently in the midst of getting one of my tattoos removed, which was the Barbie tattoo that I had right here. As you can see, it's very faded, and I've been going to Dr. Tadoff to get my to get this removed, and I've been doing this since I believe since December of last year. I'm gonna tell y'all, side note, the shit works. Side note, the shit hurts. So if you got something that's gonna take, I had 6 treatments. My sister went with me and they told her she was gonna need 10. So just be prepared for the pain, people. But I said all that to say, when I do go and I do have new appointments, because they spread them out over about an 8-week period, I always get calls to say, are you going to come in? Because if I don't come in and I say I am, they call to confirm, just to make sure that nothing has happened, because they don't want to have a technician there that could not be there and they're paying somebody, so they charge you $35. So back to my point. So this lady never asked for my phone number. She just kind of said, this is the email that you gave me. Cool. So when she replied back, she said, yeah, we could do Monday. Do you have our address? I said, no. Can you please give it to me? I never seen, and I kept checking that night. I never seen, this is Sunday night, I'm watching Power, and I didn't get an email. At least I didn't see the email. And mind you, I have 6. I see everything that I get, because I was doing business. I was emailing friends. I was emailing one of my grandmothers. So I should have seen the email. Well, I did not. So I was like, well, maybe it was canceled. Maybe, I don't know. I still don't know how to get there, because I don't think his office was listed on his Instagram. And I didn't even go look, because I'm still waiting for old chick to hit me back. Well, later on that day, I was checking for something else. I was looking for something hair related, and I ran into the email, and it was there. So I emailed her back, and by this time it was like 7 o'clock or was it Tuesday? It was either Monday at 7 or Tuesday at 7. I don't remember. So I was like, oh my God, I did not see this. Like, I legit didn't see this. I wish I would have gotten at least a call. Like, somebody could have called me or something just to confirm that this would have been the situation, because this is kind of how protocol works. Well, she decides to hit me back with, well, you should have called and canceled if you wasn't going to come. You wasted the doctor's time. That was an hour that he cannot get back. And this, and this. And all I heard was bitch, bitch, and more bitch. And it took every ounce of my soul not to call her every 4-letter word that I have ever learned in the fucking human language. Because I'm going to tell you something. Mistakes are made. This is why people ask you when you go places now, especially, what is your email? What is your phone number? What is your mailing address? We're going to make sure that we get in touch with you because that's business, okay? Now, she was like, well, she continued to say, well, the doctor is booked for a couple of months at this point, but it's kind of funny that when I hit him up, he was just so open. So, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so my reply was, oh no, you good, you're fine. Thank you very much for your services, and we're gonna call it a day. Now, I'm not by any means saying that it was not my fault because I legit didn't see it. I can't reply to something or cancel something that I didn't see. But you should have had a better comeback because this is not your business. There's a reason why you're answering emails and phones, okay? And trust me, I'm not throwing any shade that does not need to be thrown because I used to be a receptionist at 4 different places. So I know exactly how this goes. That's why I'm speaking my truth about said situation. Back to my point. But a lot of times mistakes happen, and it's how you come back from them, especially when there's money involved, because he don't know what I was coming for. There was never a discussion about what I wanted done. There was supposed to be just a consultation. I could have been up in there and be like, I want everything snatched out my mouth. I want to pay cash, and I ain't got no insurance. What's good? All that money now is lost because her mouth told me something that I didn't need to know. His day being ruined and that hour being a waste of time had nothing to do with tea in China. And her stupid ass should have sat down and said, well, how can we rectify this situation? Is there a phone number that I can call you? You know what I'm saying? What are the hours that are great for you? These are the things that should have been said, because now this man is missing out on money. Apparently he's booked, so he ain't really missing out on too much. But when all is said and done, a lot of times I see this be the situation. I recently had this happen with a company I ordered from, and it's more of a, how can I put it? It's more an independent company. So that means that there's not a corporation of people that are doing this. These are people like you and myself. We are calling, taking orders, sending things out. So there was a situation where I ordered a particular product that I've ordered from this company before, mind you. And it's been months and I still have not received this particular item, and it was for something that I used to shoot with. So emailed them and was like, hey, don't know what's going on with my order. It's been about 2 weeks, and everything else that I've ever ordered from you, you sent it out like that. So let me know what's going on. You know, if they're back ordered and you got to get more, totally understand. No reply. So then I waited about another week. Because again, I'm just not sitting around waiting for somebody to reply necessarily, because I got shit I got to do too. So I'm still sitting there like, okay, it's been about a week and no reply. So then I see that I get an email from them, which is a link to their site for me to check a message. Now, mind you, I checked out with PayPal. So therefore, all the information would have been on my PayPal account, because I don't have an account with the site. They give you the option to check out. So there should be an alternative, resolve for any messages that, So again, I'm like, well, I got your message, but I can't check it. I don't know what it is. And I felt like at that particular point, they should have just sent me whatever was in that link to my email so we could have just resolved it. No reply. So I'm just sitting there like, okay. So on PayPal, they give you so much time in between to file a claim. So I think I've made this purchase back in, I want to say June or July, possibly. And I have up until the 28th of January of 2017 to dispute it. So I started a dispute, which I hate to do because it just, I feel like anything can be worked out. Again, this is what you learn when you're working in human relations. You learn to resolve something, but because there is no resolving, mind you, after the little link was sent, I sent several other emails and they were not returned. So I'm like, well, I just spent $200, close to $300 on one item that I have not gotten yet. So yeah, I want my fucking money back. So I started the claim next day. Well, apparently they never sent it. first and foremost. And it was one of the lights that I used to record with. I needed it for another project that I am I wanted to have done and out by now, but clearly. So it was a particular light that I wanted, and I have ordered from this company. I told you, for a lot of my other stuff that I have. So I've never understood, I've never had issues with them up until now. So I'm like, well, I've emailed you. I cannot check it. Oh, you're supposed to use your PayPal email to log in. I'm like, but they're asking for a password. There is no password. I don't understand how I'm supposed to log in, and they're asking for something that I never made. So they're like, oh, well, you do this, and you do this, and you do that. So I was like, well, I'm no longer interested in the product anymore. I would just like a refund. So the response kind of was, oh, well, a refund will be between these days and this time and this time for you to get it back. And I'm just like, I'm not going to even argue with them. I'm not hard up for the money. I just want it back because I didn't get what I had originally ordered. So when stuff like this happens and you guys are running businesses, and whether it's myself, anybody, make sure that you treat your customer as if it was you. Because when all is said and done, you're missing out on money because you want to be prideful and have an attitude. I called the fucking Department of Water and Power the other day about something. And I'm telling the bitch what's in the email, and the bitch is getting a fucking attitude with me as if I'm fucking lying. And she said, well, the email said all that. I said, would you like me to forward it to you if you feel as if I'm lying or something? Fuck, I gotta lie about an email for? Like, are you serious? Well, I just feel like, I said, listen, ma'am, I don't know you. If I had to pick my representatives, bitch, it wouldn't have been you. Because you already fucked up. Like, you act like I told you, girl, you should go work for the Department of Water and Power in the fucking Customer Relations Department. That'll be a great job for you, Beatrice. I didn't say that. I just simply called somebody and they connected me to you, bitch. And I'm telling you what I got. So can you help? What I got to do to make this go away? What do I got to do to get the fuck off the phone with your ass? Because I feel like a lot of times people don't look at it like that. You're making this situation way more than it needs to be for the both of us. And I'm not trying to sit here and be a problem, but I'm also not going to sit here and let you talk to me like I'm fucking stupid. Because then that's where the problem comes. There's a reason why you can call fucking corporate. There's a reason, okay? Because the bitch who think that she been there and this has been her career for the last 25 years and she ain't got much to offer life but her fucking whack-ass attitude, you can show that bitch better than you can fucking tell her. So people, in closing, make sure when you're doing fucking business of any sorts that you're respectful to your customer. Because it's going to be one day where somebody's going to write a bad review. They're going to say the wrong thing. They're going to hurt your fucking feelings. And then you may be the cause of somebody else fucking up business. Okay? So remember, listen, I always tell people, I don't want to work at McDonald's, okay? But somebody got to give me my fucking chicken nuggets. So when I ask for extra sauce and I'm willing to pay for the extra fucking sauce, don't fucking look at me like I just said, can I have a platter of shit with a side of pea, okay? You guarding the sauces with all your good. I told you I'd give you the fucking money. How much you want for the sauce, huh? 25 cents, 10 cents, $1.50. I don't give a fuck. Just give me my sauce to go with my fucking nuggets so I can go and finish my fucking day. And you can finish this working at this goddamn window that you seem to hate so much but you applied for. Stop applying for shit that you're not ready for. Stop applying for shit and you want to have attitudes. I know too many motherfuckers who have jobs and they got to act like these motherfuckers doing this. Then you gonna get motherfuckers, because I get motherfuckers who don't even buy shit and complaining to me. But it's all how you come out of it. You know what I'm saying? So again, get your business right. Keep your business right. Be respectful to your fucking customers and make sure that you do what you say you're gonna do. If you say you're gonna ship the shit between 10 and 14 days, make sure it's between 10 and 14 fucking days. Because if I'm waiting 25 fucking days, I got a problem. Okay? I don't even want this shit no more. I want my fucking money back and I want interest, bitch. Okay? So, I'm gonna go. The review for this hair is up. And if it ain't, it's going up. And I will catch y'all in my next one. Peace.